Hey guys, what's up? What's good? It's your bitch. No, I'm just kidding. It's just me, Taylor. I'm gonna show you guys today how to do winged liner, or how I like to do my winged liner. So if you want to see how we got these, keep watching. This is something that I've been asked about a lot on my Instagram. So I'm just going to show you guys the way that I like to do it. The one thing I will say is that I'm going to be using a pen liner for this video. It's the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. This one here. I really like it. I feel like it's a really good formula. It's super black, super dark, and it's also a lot easier to manipulate as somebody that's like starting new to wing liner. I've been doing wing eyeliner for a long time because we used to have to do it growing up for dance. I still find a pen liner just so much easier to control. Pot liners are great, but it can be quite overwhelming to try and use a brush when you're new to doing a wing. Basically what I like to do is I kind of just shake it up to start. This one's pretty new, so I'm not really worried about it being too dry or anything, but the pen liners have the little cartridge in there, so that kind of just gets everything moving. And then I also like to use a small mirror so that I can look closer at my face. You can do it at a distance, but I feel like it's a bigger struggle for sure, whereas if I'm like here and I can go nice and close to my face, I can actually see the details so much better. So the way that I like to do mine is I start from kind of basically where my eyelashes meet that little outer corner, and I pull it out to about the point of maybe like a couple millimeters below my eyebrow, because my eyebrows come down quite low. Some people I know, they have like a higher liner, so you could pull it more to your hairline, but for me, I'm going just a little below my eyebrow. That's my line to start. The reason that I like to start from the outside corner and pull up is because when I first push down with the pen, the saturation is going to be quite dark with the liquid that's in there. So if I go in the outer corner, it's okay that it's heavy, and then that way when you're pulling out, it's going to get finer and you can get a sharper end. And from there, turn this way, and I'm going to go from the end of my point all the way to kind of the end of my lash line here. So after I had pulled it to the inner corner here, I just went in and pulled a little bit from my lash line out to connect it in the middle there and get a nice finer end on it. Now I'm going to go in and fill. And as I'm getting to the end here, I'm just going to go back and kind of define that point. So I'm really just touching so softly on the end with the very, very end of this. I like this pen a lot because the point is very fine. So that's what it looks like. Everyone's a little bit different on how they like to do their wing and the shape. This is just the way that I prefer to do it for my particular eye shape, but it does take some individual playing around to get to know your own eye and what suits you best. Some people go like more harsh, more straight angled. Some people like to curl it up a little bit more. I would say definitely play with it and figure out what's best for you. So we're gonna go do the same thing on the other eye. All right. So just kind of final points. I would say for me, the most important things that I like to focus on is really taking my time, going slowly, and building it up. don't freak out about like this line has to be, you know, perfect. Go light and then, you know, do your other eye and then check it. If you need to extend like a tiny bit more, it's no big deal with a fine liner like this to go back in and just like bring up that point a little more. It's good to know that your eyes, as much as, you know, they look symmetrical, they are not exactly the same. So you want your eyeliner to match, of course, but understand that each eye is slightly different, each eyebrow is slightly different, and because of that, each eyeliner is going to be slightly different. But here, I think it looks nice. We're matched for length, and I'm happy with it. So now I'm just gonna go and finish kind of the rest of my face off of camera, and I'll come back to talk to you guys again in a second. Okay guys, I'm back. I just popped on a little more makeup to finish off this look. Man, there is something about winged eyeliner and straight hair that just makes me feel like a bad bitch. I cannot tell you why. It's just a mood. Maybe it's like the sharpness of the eye, but I'm just like, don't mess with me. But also, like, please don't mess with me because I actually can't handle myself at all. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you got something out of it. Please leave a comment. I would love to hear what you thought. I'd also like to know what videos you'd like to see in the future. So obviously, like and subscribe if you want to see more from me. That's about it. So until next time, thanks and bye. Oh, and before I go, I totally forgot to mention, as I'm filming this, we are, I think, 99 subscribers already, which is amazing. I just want to say how much I appreciate that. I know it's not a lot to most people, but to me that's a huge deal. We posted our first video like less than 24 hours ago, so I just really appreciate every bit of support I've gotten thus far, and I'm so excited to create more content for you guys.